We should be live.
God, this could be a rough one. For unexplained reasons that I can't go into.
Why can't you go into?
No need to spoil.
Alright, fair enough. You're right, I haven't heard this shit.
I was more talking about for the chat for that too.
Oh. Dun, 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 big loving it. Oh, let me get a jam going. There you go. There you go. What's up? Are you guys ready to get Floyded? Are we ready to get Floyded? Noah is.
Maybe.
What's up, Hugo? What's up, Isuru? How you fellas doing today? Alright, pin that. There we go. There we go. What's up, Rickster? Ready. Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Fellas have joined the jam. The chat is going on. What?
What is duvet? Like boa?
Some random song that popped up in my random queue today. I realized I re-listened to this in Saucerful Secrets and realized I completely mixed the two together in my head. You know, when I was first listening to Pink Floyd's discography, very first time, the first 5 albums, I have never listened to this one, but of the first 5 albums, they mixed so much. The only one that stood out was Uma Guma. That's the only one I'm like, yeah, that's different.
They all stood out, actually. They all have very interesting
Real cool, you guys are doing
about
Pink
them.
Floyd. Yeah, we're happy to do Pink Floyd. This is it's a big one of ours. I know there's a lot of Pink Floyd fans out there, I think. We will certainly see. Yes, Noah being probably the biggest that we know. All right, no reason to delay anymore. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's get it going. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to 3 Idiots Talking Podcast. We are here.
The only reaction channel on YouTube.
The only reaction channel on YouTube. The only one. There is no another. We are here to officially start our Pink Floyd album reactions. We are starting their discography at the very beginning with Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Pink Floyd's very first album that came out. 1967, 11 songs, 41 minutes long. This will be going on alongside our Pink Floyd discography. Will be going alongside the Radiohead discography. We'll be going back and forth, track by or album by album as we go. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. We have just started Radiohead. If you didn't go check it out, hopefully it'll be up by now, at least by the time you're watching this. So go check out Pablo Honey. But we are here for Piper at the Gates of Dawn. We have our resident Pink Floyd fanboy here, Noah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your boys, Pink Floyd, and where they were at with the start of Piper?
Okay, sure. I wasn't prepared for this, but I'll do my best. Pink Floyd. They all met each other at art school. Or I don't know, it was art school or something like that in college in Cambridge.
Okay.
All of them were already musicians playing in bands. And there's one fellow around that was very popular.
One fella.
Mr. Sid Barrett.
Oh,
Very
yes.
immaculate.
Oh, yes. I completely forgot about him.
Apparently, people were like driven to him and like follow him because he was so charismatic.
Sure.
Got him in the band. started fucking around. Then they went over to Abbey Road. They started recording Piper. I mean, there's not too much information about them before that point, or at least none that I can remember.
Right. And my camera. I gotta get a new one. It's having some issues lately. Okay, so they met in an art school, and there was a guy named Sid Barrett, and they all just gravitated around him, essentially. All these fellas. And my god.
All these people who
Okay.
are capable of keeping the cameras on.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. It's just dying on me lately. Okay, so okay, they came to now introduce us to the band members because some people might not know all of them.
We got Nick Mason on drums, Richard Wright on keys, Sid Barrett on guitar for now, and Roger Waters on bass. That is the current lineup.
Current lineup for Piper at the Gates of Dawn, because it will change. It will change.
It will.
All right. Anything else you feel we should know about this album or Pink Floyd at the time?
They were still definitely trying to find their sound. This album gets pretty fucking out there at times, but I'd say it's overall an enjoyable listen.
All right, we shall see. To answer your question, David Bregman, no, not all of us have heard this album already. I have never heard this album, so this will be my first time listening, first time reacting to it. So the title of this stream is not BS. I have never heard this. So without further ado, you fellas ready? All right,
Yep.
Piper at the Gates of Dawn, starting with Astronomy, Domine.
I still don't know how to say that title.
I assume that's it, but I don't know. Gil Daddy hasn't entered the chat yet. Wait,
No, he
Gilmore's
has
not
not.
there. Oh my gosh, I
No.
didn't even think about that. Oh, they're gonna get
Don't worry.
so much
There's
different.
There's only one album without him. Don't worry.
Wow.
Wow, what a bad guitar player, right?
Alarm just going off in the right channel for no reason.
Yeah.
Awesome guitar.
They sang as a group?
That's Richard and Sid.
Huh. I did not know they did that.
Like this little guitar lick in here.
This is almost Beach Boys-esque right now.
And then,
Ooh.
that's so cool.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
That guitar sounds like dog shit.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds so
Okay.
bad.
Leave your hatred for Gandon songs, okay?
You were
Please,
12
thank
when
you.
this came out, Rickster. Wow.
Damn.
Oh.
I'll leave my
Okay.
I'll leave my blowage for the song for the end, and you leave your hatred.
You definitely notice when he joins in Saucer.
Oh yeah.
That I have heard. Wow. Who's playing guitar right now?
Sid Barrett.
I'm telling you, that gotta be influence from the Beach Boys right there. That's gotta be.
Influence from drugs.
Well, I'm sure that helped. I'm sure the Beach Boys were on it too.
Oh yeah, Brian Wilson was bedridden for 3 years because of how many drugs he did.
That is a thumping guitar. He's getting a little experimental with it.
Oh yeah, they do. It's a cool atmosphere.
descending tone again. That's cool.
Okay, stop wincing. It's not that bad.
Not sure about these lyrics.
I like the guitar. The lyrics are probably... I wouldn't call them bad. I'd call them a product of their time.
What's weird?
Really
this
druggy.
Black Eclipse. I haven't heard Black Eclipse.
Oh. I'll go track by track. It's like 80% Black Eclipse. But there's like 2 songs of Piper that probably beat it.
All right, that was Astronomy Domine, I think. That's how you pronounce it. You know what? I should probably go first for the majority of this because I don't want my opinion influenced by you two at all. I have no clue what to expect because obviously I have not heard an album with Sid Barrett in it. Did he only do one album?
One and like kinda.
Okay.
He's
But he was
on
the
like
main guy on one album, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, he was the main
So
guy.
I have never heard a full Sid Barrett album where he was the main guy. So this is very new to me, this guitar playing style. I don't really know what to expect, and I'm going into this pretty blind. The lyrics weren't very special to me. I don't really care about them. They didn't really interest me, and they certainly didn't seem to be talking about anything except probably what you see when you're high as hell. Which, you know, some people probably love. I know Floyd was huge on that at some points in their discography. I thought the descending guitar tone was the coolest part of this song because it really brought in a unique thing that I've never heard from Floyd in the rest of their discography. Now, I haven't heard every album by Floyd, but I have never heard anything like that in the rest of the discography. So that was cool. Some experimental noises happening in different channels, different, right ear, left ear type of thing. A little annoying alarm at the start sound, which Cole pointed out, which I agree with, that was annoying. Outside of that, I didn't have any issue. It was a cool little intro track. I have no clue where the hell this is going, but this album is going to go. But off of this first track, it sounds like we're going to have a spacey type of hot, like aesthetic where
Space
you're just
rock.
like high, blared out of your mind what you would sing if you're seeing the stars from whatever drug you're on. So that's what I think we're gonna get, and especially with this title of the song, I'll give this a 7.5. This was cool. It was unique. You don't hear a lot of that. All right, Cole.
Oh boy, it's a fucking hater.
I don't even hate this song. I can't say that I like it either. I suppose my biggest problem with it is the production. It's so shoddy.
Okay.
It feels so amateurish and just like loosely thrown together. The guitar tones are terrible. I think what they're playing is generally fine, except for the jam section. He's a really boring jam guitarist. But like the licks and the riff are okay. They're decent. Especially the descending one that Ryan pointed out is decently cool. But I think the guitar tone is awful. I just these psychedelic jams that they try to do on this album. I suppose this is as good as it really is gonna get on this album. But they feel so tedious. They feel like they meander. They feel like they don't really know what they're doing. The lyrics are kind of cool. Melodically, it's all right. But yeah, I really don't get why it's not nearly expansive enough for this song to have like the masterpiece reputation that Piper fans give it.
This song has a masterpiece reputation.
This album has a masterpiece reputation by a lot of Pink Floyd fans. I have talked to Pink Floyd fans who think this is the best album they ever made.
Wow.
There's a lot of them.
Wow.
I would say there's probably more Pink Floyd fans who would say Piper is their best album than there are Zeppelin fans who would say Presence is their best album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, most Zeppelin fans don't like Presence, so that
yeah, because
makes
Piper's
sense.
better than Presence.
All right, what's your rating, Cole?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
5. All
Sorry.
right, Noah.
I'm actually not
Oh
sorry.
boy. Banger right here. Banger alert. We're back. Their first ever studio song. I mean, actually, no, it's like their third, but
Oh, they had released stuff before this?
2 singles.
Oh, okay.
But they do a really good job creating an atmosphere on this song. Big fan. Vocals sound really good. The dual harmonies between my boy Rick and Sid, I think they sound good, and it's a really interesting melody. Big fan of the little descending part they do.
I like it.
Especially when they bring it around a second time with the guitar doing the same thing as the keyboard. And I'm a big fan of the jam section in the middle, where they use like these little field recording type things as well. I mean, I feel like this song does a really good job of creating an atmosphere and kind of preparing you for what you're going to be experiencing for the whole album.
That's a fair
Big
point.
fan, 8.5.
8.5. Wow. Okay.
It's a banger.
Chat, David Bregman gives it an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Icy Roo. Wow. Some nice LSD tunes. Big fan of guitar and vocal melody. 8 out of 10. What's up, Cosmic? Only 13 minutes late. Well, don't worry. You've only missed one song. So you're all good. Pink Floyd has better. I would agree. I have heard much better from Pink Floyd. Cole's been going to be putting out bad takes all week. Yes, I see. You and Cole are going to be disagreeing with each other a lot this weekend, no doubt. Cole, based on this take, the duality of man, right there. The duality of man.
James Diamond called me bass.
James Diamond called Cole bass.
What does that really mean?
Nah, bro. 4.7, 8+ from Rickster. Wow. Okay. I missed it, so no rating. Fair enough, Cosmic. Probably their third or fourth weirdest. Just wanted to say I probably should have just given you an album to listen to because Black Eclipse is one of their weirdest albums. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was like, what are you talking about?
All right. Yeah, that was something.
Also, real quick, just to self-shout us out because why not? We are 5 subs away from the big 1,000, boys. So put it out there, share it, subscribe, get it out there. We are close. Maybe this stream. Who knows? All right. Up next, Lucifer Sam.
We're going the wrong way. Fuck. Cole, could you point upwards for me? I pointed the wrong way, I'm pretty sure.
Was that intentionally only at one tracker? Oh, it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is right above Cole's head. This is like some James Bond music. What the hell? This is cool.
That's always the vibe I get. Yeah.
Lucifer Sam, Siam cat. Always sitting by your side, always
that
by your side.
It was just
Awesome.
it's a massive melody improvement over the first song. It's 10 times better.
Well, yeah, because there's hardly any singing in the first song.
That is a great one. It's one of the only good ones on this album.
Fuck you. But I'll appreciate it.
This is the most misunderstood album of all time.
I
I don't know. I'm learning right now. I'm digging this instrumental though. I just know that dude was sitting back on.
Gentle, you're a witch. You're the left side, he's the right side. Oh no.
That's
Oh no!
That gets something I can't explain.
it's just
That's
I
so
couldn't all
funny.
do this.
Seeing a person say that cat. I know it was the 60s, but that is hilarious.
Well, I mean, it's about a cat.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's about his
it's
girlfriend's
an actual
cat. Yeah. Who he was not a fan of.
I assume it was named Lucifer.
I think his name's Sam. He's calling it
Oh,
the
he's
devil.
calling Sam Okay, all right.
Go to sea. Be a hip cat, be a ship's cat, somewhere, anywhere. That gets something I
This is the most
can't
normal
explain.
song.
On this album,
This and the next one are the most normal ones.
this is
The next one's really cool.
melody. I'm digging this shit. Yeah, Austin Powers totally sounds like that. I'll give you that. Oh, how cool is this?
Night prowling, sifting sand, hiding around on the ground. He'll be found when you're around. That gets something I can't explain.
Interesting little outro right there. All right, Lucifer Sam. Was not expecting that shift from the first song. Very different. Yeah, let me go. Wow. What a cool instrumental. What a cool melody they had going in there. Big difference from the first song. The lyrics were way better, in my opinion, but that's because they actually made sense. I thought it was a really cool, I mean, it's I guess according to Cole, it was this guy, Sid Barrett didn't like his girlfriend's cat, so he wrote a song trashing his girlfriend's cat and telling it to leave and go away.
Diss track.
Yeah.
First animal diss track.
Animal diss track. Yeah, no, I think that was really cool. It was funky. You got into that Austin Powers secret agent groove, and it wasn't overdone. It's only 3 minutes. They didn't keep it going too long. That's a banger. That's an 8.5 to a 9 right there. Noah, let's go next.
Yeah, it's a bit of a banger. Again, big fan of the guitar riff.
Oh yeah.
Big fan of Roger Waters doing things on the bass. He doesn't do that for much longer. He becomes a very boring bass player over the course of the band's career, or doesn't even record it. Has somebody else record it.
Oh.
I just wanted to shit on him for a second. Yeah, good vocals, good lyrical melody, or lyrics, good melody. I like the little jam, I like the little keyboard solo. And it's short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
9. Wow, 9. I mean, I guess I give 8.
You said 8.5 to a 9.
I did. I probably, I have a hard time rating things when I think of what the band could be doing in the future. It kind of makes the ratings difficult. All right, cool.
This is what he can do. This is what he was good at. He was pretty damn solid at writing weird psychedelic pop rock songs. And then he had to fuck it up with all that other malarkey that's on this album. But this is good. This is very cool. I don't know why. Anyway. Great melody.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't get into any of the bullshit that they can't do. Yeah, just keeps it way more focused, way more coherent. 8.5.
8.5.
Very good song.
That is going to be my first liked song from this album. 2 songs deep. We will see.
We get a Richard Wright tune.
Super trippy, fantastic track. So British. Love it. Secret agent music. Indeed. This is so British. 10 out of 10. Wow, Vertigo. Okay, what's up? Welcome. Legal weed here in New Jersey. Yes, it's pretty. There's not many places it's not legal anymore. Drugs are bad. What's up? Winter is coming. Long time no see. Good to see you back. 8 from
Drugs
Cosmic.
bad.
5.8 from James Diamond. Definitely not my bag, baby. All right. 60 sound. Probably the biggest groove on the album. Keyboard's fun as hell. 8.5 to a 9 from Hugo. Another 9 from Icy Roo. Rickster with the 9 as well. All right. Matilda Mother.
Get him, Rick.
So who's it? Rick.
Richard Wright's gonna sing this song.
There was a king
Wow.
ruled the land. His majesty was in command. With silver
Awesome bass, by the way.
with scarlet
Banger bass on the song.
scarlet silver on the people. Oh, mother,
This is so weird.
So cool.
I'm so not used to Floyd doing group
why you
singing.
have to leave me there, hanging in my Inverness, waiting. You only have to read the lines, are scribbly black and everything shines. Across the stream with wooden shoes, bells to tell the king the news.
I'm not liking that the instrumental is only in the right ear right now.
I'm loving this melody.
Once upon a time,
What's up, I'm him? Great name.
I'm guessing this is where it's gonna lose you, Cole.
I honestly don't remember what happened in the song.
Wow. Can we not have this thing in the left right now?
I need Sid Barrett powing in my ear.
This needs to not be here right now.
There's so much whimsy in this song and album. It's amazing.
There's a lot going
This
on.
next verse sounds so cool.
For all the time spent in that
Hell yeah.
This is not better than the second.
fairy stories held me high on clouds of sunlight floating by. Oh, mother,
That's a great melody.
tell me more. Tell me
So I told you to start at Dark Side. Well, we're doing the discography, brother.
Honestly, yeah, we do this with some pretty crazy shit.
I've also never heard Pit Piper. So. Okay. This was.
Awesome.
That's a great point, I'm him, actually. They did sound like the Beatles on this song. Okay, well, that
I
was
could see
Matilda Mother.
them doing something like that.
I think I'll continue going first until I feel like I have nothing relevant to say. Yeah, super. Again, every song has been very different so far to start this. Very different. This one, obviously, I did not like the separated. That was Sid Barrett in the left track, just like going stuff. Was that him?
Oh yeah, and he's gonna do it again later.
Yeah, okay. Not a fan.
All of them will.
No, don't want that ever. That's bad.
What is that? Give me like
The lyrics were cool. They were interesting to read along to. I liked the group melody. I'm so weirded out because I'm not used to Floyd. They don't do this out. I don't know if they do this outside of this album, but they don't do this group singing. So every time I'm here, I'm like, this is Floyd? What are we doing? It sounds like the Beatles almost, or the Beach Boys in a way. Very, very different from the rest of their discography. Not a huge fan of the instrumental being only in the right track. Didn't love that. It was there for most of the album, but then it had bursts. It would have like 5 seconds of a really great melody with a really cool group singing, and then they would change it entirely to an entirely different melody. And it kind of went up and down for me. So I'm going to give it an up and down rating of a 5.5. Not a huge fan. Cole.
Okay, we're just gonna go double shit. Okay.
this is the other song on the album that I like.
That is
Oh,
odd. That is
Wow.
peculiar.
okay.
The melodies here are really good, and
But they're not. They don't stay though.
well, they are there,
forever
and then they do a
recording.
little weird thing, and then they come back. Then the
Yeah.
song is over.
I know. I don't like that they took it away. It was the best part.
I agree, but Sid Barrett's gonna Sid Barrett sometimes.
Fair enough.
Something I have to deal with
What's up,
on
Jonathan?
occasion. Yeah, I don't. I mean, as far as the annoying bullshit jams that they do on this album, the one on here is pretty inoffensive. It's pretty short, and they don't really. He doesn't do a lot with it. Just makes some weird noises with his mouth, and they play some instrument in the right channel. I don't really care about stereo mixing versus
Mono.
mono.
It's always irritated me. You know that though.
I don't really care. Yeah, I really like the vocal melodies here. I think they're really good. And again, when he just sticks to like a psychedelic pop rock song, keeping it straightforward and not devolving into all this bullshit that the band is not capable of playing yet, he makes a good song. He's got really cool. I mean, he didn't write the lyrics, but the lyrics on the song are pretty cool. And again, the melody was really, really good. I'll give this song an 8.
8. Noah.
This is probably their most collaborative album as a group, while still being good. So that's. So yeah, to answer your question, this is probably their most collaborative album as a group, while still being a good album.
Okay.
I remember the first time I listened to this album with the the stereo. This was probably 8 years ago now. I had a broken headphones. One side didn't work. I don't know how I liked it. It's probably a fucking mess. But this song's really good. Really big fan of both melodies that happened. I think they sound very good. The lyrics are really cool. We start getting into the fairy tale type shit that becomes very prevalent.
Yeah.
Just I am all for that. All for the whimsy. Then we get a nice little psychedelic jam in the middle, which I think they did a good job of it. I think I think Rick is really going to town on that keyboard. I think he does a very good job on this album.
The keyboard so far has been pretty great.
8.5.
8.5. Wow. Both of you going above an 8. I'm honestly surprised there.
Questionable.
They're very 60s tones.
I'll
give you
not
that.
a compliment.
I'll say it's a product of its time.
Oh, right. More is the album that they made.
I
I don't know if I love it. 9, like the freakiness. Okay, Cosmic. High rating. Fair enough. I think that was the Tamesman. Not sure what you're talking about, Huge Ass, but I'm sure somebody knows. Great name. It's just I love reading it every time. I like it. 8 out of 10. Well, there you go, him. There you go. 7+ from Rickster. Great melody, some weird stuff I'm not too sure about, but the vast majority of the song I enjoy a lot. 8 out of 10. Beans and Bangers, 5.9. Yeah. So, I mean, okay. It appears to be I'm in the minority here on not thinking this is a pretty damn good song so far. So maybe if I listen to it again another time, I would enjoy it more. But, oh, Alex with the super chat. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it a lot. You didn't write anything, but thank you, Alex. Big ups. That's one of our moderators. Also has been a co-host of our podcast sometimes. So everyone give a applause for Alex. Thank you. And buddy. One of our good friends. Is there a schedule for when your next streams are? It's really hard for us to schedule streams because these two right here, well, Cole better. This guy just sleeps whenever the fuck he wants. So it's really hard to schedule. I would love to have a schedule. It seems unlikely to happen, but we tried it between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we try to stream, or at least start between then. All right, up next, Flaming.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. Not even close to a top 5 Pink Floyd album. Well, you seem to be in a majority there.
Yeah, it's decently close.
What is this?
This is gonna be.
Fuck you. No, underrated.
I'm just saying the rest of the album.
Lying on an eider down.
Eider down. Oh.
You can't see me, but
Has any other band ever used the word eider down more than once in their discography?
So much whimsy.
Blazing in the foggy dew.
Foggy dude. He's singing so loud.
Sitting on a unicorn. No fear, you can't hear me, but I can you.
I do
So
like that.
childish.
But
Watching buttercups come to light. Sleeping on a dandelion. Too much, I won't touch you, but then I'm mine.
That lyric.
Okay.
Streaming through
Blind reaction
the
for me too,
starry
Jonathan. First listen.
Traveling by telephone.
18 Field! Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. You forgot how different early Pink Floyd is? Yeah. Oh, feel. Yeah, no, it is definitely different. Just like Radiohead.
Yeah, but this is not ripping other people off.
what is
This is
this?
their own thing.
What is this supposed to be? What is
Awesome.
anyone getting
I
out
have
of
no
this?
idea. This is so
Enjoyment.
weird.
I'm getting enjoyment.
This is like a precursor to Uma Guma in a way.
Shut the fuck up. No. There is structure here.
Well, thank you for subscribing, DHD Bloom. What's up, man?
Alone in the castle room,
God, I love the verses.
lying on an eiderdown.
What is an eiderdown? That's some mystical animal?
See me, but I
We use eiderdown a few times.
I gotta Google this. Chat, we're Googling this. I don't know what the hell an eiderdown
Sid
is.
Barrett and David Gilmour are big eiderdown guys.
A little wing. All right, we're finding out what is an eiderdown, chat. Let's see. Eiderdown is a luxurious, lightweight, and insulating down that comes from an elder duck.
What? A down?
It's just a duck.
A down
That's
of the
a type
eider
of duck.
variety.
It's just some weird looking specific duck, I guess. Okay. Well, there you go.
That is what they make pillows out of.
All right, there we go. I did not know that. All right, we learned something new. All right, that was flaming. Yeah. So this is definitely the weirdest song we've had so far. I can see what Cole was saying about getting into the experimental.
Oh, we haven't even touched it yet.
Well, okay,
We're touching
we're
it next
starting
song.
to touch it though. Experimental side of this album. A lot of new instruments being introduced. We had some bells ringing. We got some other things. I'm not a huge fan of how, I guess, big or loud Sid Barrett's voice sound. Is it Sid?
Yeah.
Okay, Sid
Yes.
Barrett's voice sounds. It sounds like he's literally like right next to me, and it's kind of uncomfortable. That being said, liked parts of this instrumental. Thought the melody was good at multiple points. The lyrics were unique. Didn't know what an eiderdown was. Never even heard that word. Now I know what an eiderdown is. That's cool. A lot of bad, in my opinion, just because it's very I shouldn't say unique. Unique's the wrong word. It's very different than what I felt he was singing at. It felt like he was singing at a very soft-spoken tone and very in your face, like right next to you. And the instrumental was like up and down, over here, loud, instrument here and bell here, ringing here. Random things kept popping up. It sort of kind of felt like he was in a walk in a park type of feel. Just random like bike noises and stuff. And if that's what he was going for, props to him because he nailed it. Didn't maybe like you were walking alongside him in a park on a stroll or something. Kind of could see that. Still don't think it sounded that great. 6 to a 6.5.
All right, let me go.
All right, Noah.
This is going to be my word of the day.
Oh boy.
The whimsy meter.
The
The whimsy meter's full.
How many
whimsy
booms does the
meter.
whimsy get?
Are we getting
This gets
multiple
5 big booms. But
5
boy.
big booms. Damn.
the lyrics are awesome. They're so fucking out there. I love Sid Barrett as a lyric writer. He is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
The melodies are
that's
great,
so-
especially when the guitar comes in during the verses and it all comes together. I think it sounds amazing. I don't know if they needed to extend that little psychedelic section as long as they did. I will agree. It probably meandered a little bit. But overall, I'm still a big fan of this song. I think it's pretty underrated on the album. That right there is another 8.
8. Wow. 8 for that. Okay. All right. Cole. You have a look on your face.
It starts off good.
It kind of
Um,
did, yeah. Kinda.
The only thing about like the start of the song that I don't like is just the sound effects that he throws in. I don't think he's creating quite an atmosphere that he thinks he's creating. And then the psychedelic experimental part is borderline nonsense, especially when it starts off because he's just clicking something. I don't know what he's doing there.
The
but it's
clicking, the
fucking
jingling, the bells.
stupid as fuck, and I hated it. He recovers a little bit at the end, but there's just a lot about this that I don't care for. But it's far from bad, except for the middle part. The middle part is terrible. I'll give it a 6 to a 6.5.
Same as me. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. I love this album. Well, DHD Bling, you and Noah might have something in common then. I don't know if Noah loves it, but he certainly likes it.
Before we start this next song, I just want to say
What's
I'm
up?
gonna have a hard time defending this one. I don't know if I
Uh-oh.
will defend it.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna be a good time.
Oh, the next song?
Mhm.
The
Okay.
next. Gosh.
He said,
Okay, next two.
F yeah, he said unicorn and my favorite dandelion. Now it's an 11. Wow. All right, Cosmic.
Enemies in a few songs.
Hi. Yes, thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate it. We are so close to 1,000. You guys are killing it.
It's so fucking unbelievable.
It is crazy, right? It's so crazy. Don't forget the yippee. How could you forget? He said yippee.
Yippee!
It was a flaming, all right. Flaming polished shit. Just kidding. Wasn't that bad? 5 out of 10. Okay. Sid Barrett's voice definitely gives me Beatles vibes. He's like the John Lennon of Pink Floyd. John Lennon of Pink Floyd. Wow. Okay. That's a unique comparison.
Yeah. In the
I don't
later
know
years,
enough about him.
I think it became Roger Waters.
Wow. Some experimentation here just breaks up the song for no reason. The melodies overall is still really good. 7 to a 7.5. All right. Okay, here we go. I see. All right, on to what Noah said he can't even defend. Power Talk H. Is that a
Power Touch?
Oh, Power Touch.
I
Okay.
think. Doy doy.
Somebody
Oh, there's no lyrics.
kill me.
Oh, get ready.
Oh, we're getting
We're
ASMR.
grooving.
Uma Gooma?
That's Roger Waters, by the way.
What is going on? This is like Uma Gooma all over again. It's that stupid psychedelic breakfast thing all over again.
Psychedelic Breakfast is a good song. This is worse.
That's Roger Waters doing Doi Doi?
No, doing the inhale screech.
Who's doing the Doi Doi?
That's Richard Wright.
Who convinced him that that was good?
Sid Barrett. That has to be. The rest
This
of
is
the
a
song's
cool
fine.
melody right here.
Yeah, the rest of it's just like a.
There's no melody
Jam.
being played.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I thought there was.
I mean, it's
Sounded
just
like
a
there was.
little jam here.
I hate that they keep putting it all in one side. It
Welcome
bothers
to
me.
stereo.
It's a low budget $60.
Cole's already disappointed. Some tribal shit. I mean, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this.
Bulls hated the song for fucking years at this point.
This is so boring.
It is a
Those
little
drums
boring.
sound like ass cheeks.
I do
Okay,
hope
the drums
something
have not
new-
sounded good the whole album. Okay.
Oh. What are we doing now? Oh no.
Roger Waters. He's fucking. Oh my god.
Ryan, did we ever get our food?
Yes, they did.
This is a certified doy doy moment.
I am so lost. Why is this bad? Well, you're gonna have to wait till the end of the song, buddy. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay.
I mean, this sounds good.
Yeah. This is fine.
It's probably the best keyboard tone on the album so far.
Mixed like garbage.
Is that guy just hitting
Welcome to low budget.
the top drums right now? Only?
Well, he likes to.
What is a
He's
pop
just.
drop?
The ones that just go boom, boom, boom with no snare.
He's doing that, or he's using these drumsticks with like the little balls on the end.
Oh, so it doesn't
He does
hit
that
the-
a lot in the, like, the early years.
This is cool. Don't like that. Really don't like that.
That progression, I'm pretty sure gets used on Adam Our Mother.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, Hugo, we'll do the Roger Waters version. Okay, you can pause it.
Okay. Wow.
Let's get through this one quick,
Okay.
and the next one.
How do you touch?
Our touch.
How are talk H? Okay. That was my first ever listen to that song, and I'm confused. I think that's going to be a little natural. I will try to rate this. I don't really know what to think. There was so much happening, and the small amount of melody that there was kept going away for these random experimental stuff is the only thing I can say. I did not like the doing, the the noise. Don't like that. That was just downright bad. Not a fan. Didn't fit with the song either. It seemed like this was trying to be a prog rock song, and then they just threw in random bits of noise here and there.
Prog rock?
There's no prog on this album.
Or
Prog rock isn't really a thing yet.
it's not sorry, wrong term, wrong genre. I mean, wow, blanking. Experimental, whatever. There's a specific genre I'm looking for. It didn't fit. The noises the sound effects they were making themselves, Roger Waters, Syd Barrett, whoever, didn't fit. Richard Wright as well, did not fit with this song. I liked the melodies for what they were. I thought the keyboard at the end was good. I thought the majority of this was not, though. I will give this a 4.5 to a 5. I'm a little annoyed at the potential that it could have had, though. Could have been something cool. Colt. You have a look of just pure disgust.
One of the worst intros to any song I've ever heard in my life.
It was rough. It was
Just
rough.
Atrocious. And I swear to God, people only consider the piano part good by comparison because they hear the opening bullshit. As someone who the piano is probably my second favorite instrument. I mean, I don't play it, but I just listen to a shit ton of piano-driven music. Like, it was not a good. It was so boring. It's like such a boring solo or whatever, jam, whatever fucking thing.
It was
And
rather
then
boring.
the keyboards at the end were more boring than the piano solo. I don't know what part of that song I was supposed to like in a vacuum. It might have sounded better than other parts by comparison. But I really hope I don't ever have to listen to that fucking song again. It's just so annoying. It's just
What are you giving it?
He just throws bullshit in there and people think he's a fucking god. A 3.
3. Okay. Noah.
You
You said you couldn't defend this one, so let's see what
It's
you're
pretty
rating
hard
it.
to defend at times.
Where's
but
my food, for the record?
I think it's on the
Curious.
stairs, but you can go ahead and go get it.
Get it, son. Okay. Yeah, the vocals that happen on the song are not good. They're pretty annoying. The instrumental section is fine. I don't get why Cole thinks it's so boring. I think he's a little silly for that.
It could be more interesting. There could have been more done with it.
I think there could be more going on, but it's not bad. It's okay.
Okay.
Keyboard section, I don't know how he got that as being more boring. That was probably the best keyboard tone on the album. It sounded very pretty. But every part that had the vocals in it was not good.
Interesting.
I'd give it
interesting.
I'd give it a 5.
A 5. Okay. So I mean, not horribly low. I didn't rate it that low myself either. I mean, 4.5 to 5 around the same. That was an 8. I don't care what y'all say. 5 just because I have no issue with the weird stuff. Well, we gave it a 5 because of the weird stuff, I think.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. or remembered
I
it
had
as.
no idea what to expect. You guys brought in some very high requirements for that to be pretty. You guys led me to believe it was going to be terrible. So I don't know if I did. I say it was terrible by any stretch.
We get the two worst songs on the album back to back.
Oh.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's cerebral. No, I enjoy it. Sometimes it's not a pop song. Well, it's definitely not a pop song. Cerebral. I mean, I guess to some people, I think you could, it's like saying Uma Guma is cerebral. There are some people who probably find some enjoyment from that somewhere. Definitely. Let's see. There's a song somewhere in the middle there. I don't know what fucking happened with the rest of the song. 5.5, 5 to 5.5. That's a good rating. That's pretty much what I agree. I like Waters to the Melody. I don't like Waters when he acts tough. Bars, I Sirio. Cole, what is your third favorite instrument? Well, Cole is AFK right now, so we'll have to wait for that. 6 for being so freaking psycho, just out there. I rarely rate songs, but I give this one a 7.5. Really, AT Field. Wow. I mean, for the uniqueness, I can understand people giving it a higher rating for it being like a weird, unique song, like definitely doing something different, especially in the 60s when that wasn't popular yet. But I don't think it was good yet. Howdy. 8.5 from DHD Bling. I love the weird stuff, like I said. Okay, you already said it. And this was recorded in 67 at the same studio where the Beatles recorded Sgt. Pepper's. I didn't know that. Well, there you go.
I'm pretty sure a member of the Beatles also walked in on a recording session.
Really?
And was rather impressed.
Okay. Well, Garrett North bringing out the facts and Noah backing it up. I like to. I don't know what the.
Is that what I think it is?
That is a wah
the wah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine for the weird, but it's an unlistenable song. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Uma Guma is either. And that one I have heard. All right, we got to continue on to. What the hell is the song? Take up thy stethoscope and walk.
Paul's about to projectile vomit in his sandwich. This is the first song Roger Waters wrote, by the way.
This is his first song he wrote?
Yep.
Just generationally bad guitar player.
It's not even the worst part of the song.
That's so Beatles coded. I always see people say something coded. What am I? Does that just mean it's what the Beatles
There's
would have
something.
done?
Yeah, it's very much something they could have done.
Could have been done. The guitar
Okay, well, Cole.
extreme right now.
It's not bad guitar playing. It's just
This is awful guitar player.
he's not trying. He's doing like a fucking freak out. He's not trying
Water's trying to be
something
sit
good.
on this to me. What's up, Cartog? Welcome. I like this rhythm.
Rick was always a baller musician.
I hate the tone of everything.
It's a good bass line.
That is a good bass line. Why is the guitar so off?
He's
like
just
it's playing
freaking
its
out.
own
Because he's a
song.
genius.
He's playing
Clearly.
like its own thing. Like Jimmy when he's on complete crack or whatever he took. I mean, the bass is out there thumping a banger, and this guitar is like in another universe.
I like the keyboard.
That's like a shitty Doors keyboard.
Okay, it's not nearly as.
That
I
was so
can't
weird.
describe the word.
They went from the left track, brought it together in the middle, and then split it up again while playing. That was really freaky to listen to. Oh Lord, this is a terrible singing.
All right, I'm going first.
Okay. Oh, you want to go first? All right.
Yeah, I do.
1 second. Let me. And walk. Okay, that was Take Up Thy Stethoscope and Walk. Noah, you wanted to go first. Go for it.
We had a good run. We made it 5 songs into the Pink Floyd discography without giving a rating below a 5.
Uh-oh.
Yes, this song's fucking rough. Don't know how Roger went from this to some of the shit he wrote later on. This vocal melody is ass.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's pretty fucking bad. Guitar playing? Not good. Not very good. He wasn't trying to make it good, but I don't care because it still wasn't very good. Just this whole song's just a mess. Not very enjoyable. 4.
4. Wow.
Love my boys.
Noah goes
This is not it.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to back Noah up here. Well, I'm gonna go lower because that was a mess of a mess. The bass guitar was by far the best thing in this. Everything else was just completely off. I don't know what the lead guitar was playing. It wasn't this song. I don't know what the guy was trying to sing. It sounded more like he was like, it wasn't shouting, but it was like he was like forcing out the words while he was trying to sing. Clearly hasn't gotten anywhere close to his peak yet of singing ability. So many issues with this song. I think this is definitely the worst one I've heard. It just played terribly. Shout out to the bass player, whoever you
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters. Okay, well, shout out to him because he actually did a good bass line. Thought it was good. Outside of that, terrible. 2.5. Cool.
I think we're overrating the bass playing, honestly. It was fine, incredibly unimpressive, unremarkable, and then the rest of the song is just some of the worst bullshit I've ever heard in Pink Floyd's discography. I hated the tone of every single. I guess the bass sounded okay. Hated the tone of every other instrument. They all sound like the cheapest pieces of shit garbage I've ever heard. I hate every single note Syd Barrett plays. Some of the worst guitar playing of the 1960s. Some of the worst guitar playing I've ever heard in my life. Honestly, I think Lil Wayne could have done probably a better job on this fucking song than Syd Barrett's dumbass. I'm feeling a 1 on this song.
Oh my god, he brought up Lil Wayne's guitar.
That's such an outdated reference, Cole. Shame on you.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, Cole's not a fan. By the way, Cole's a huge Floyd fan. For those Floyd fans in here who are thinking he is not, he is a huge Floyd
Pink
fan.
Floyd's my second favorite artist of all time.
There you go. Let's see. I love. Oh god. Oh, 2 away from 1,000 subscribers. Wow, guys. We are 2 away from 1,000, and a huge announcement that comes with it. Share it out, boys. Share it out. All right. Let's see what we have in the chat. That wasn't bad, 7, but the singing lowers it to a 6.
Like it was a little bit generous.
A 6
a little generous,
on
giving
him.
that a 1.
I know that's crazy. I mean, hey, everyone's got their own opinion, I guess. Even Cosmic's like that's a 3. If you lose Cosmic, it's hard to regain anything. Not a fan of guitar on this song. Bass and keyboard is still holding up, though. Anything involving the vocals can go 4 to a 4.5. You guys say you think this album is much more enjoyable on LSD. Well, obviously, they were probably just all on it during the making of this album, so it probably sounds very interesting if you're on that. 7 from Jonathan. Lil Wayne could have done better. Yeah, that's the biggest oof you can ever oof if you're a guitar player. If Lil Wayne could have beat you, you fucked up massively. Cole's the biggest hater on the planet. Cole, you predicted exactly what they'd say. Next song is Fire. All right.
Oh,
I'm going to request Rebirth just for Cole. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. All right, up next, Interstellar Overdrive.
I want it, I need it to make me feel heated. Stop hating already, it's a banger riff. Hell yeah.
Boy, that shit talking on people's instruments.
That guitar sounds fucking awesome.
I mean, Sado, he has played instruments before.
It's such a riff. It's a banger.
It's a really cool written riff. It's got one of the worst guitar tones. It The guitar tone is terrible.
I love it so raw.
This isn't raw, this is just cheap.
Uh-oh. Hi, Zachary. I don't know what you wrote, but it's gone now. But hello. Wait until you listen to Trout Mask Replica. It's a cool bass tone.
It's just everything I don't want a guitar to sound like.
What's
right?
up, Mark
Just-
Rayner? What is Trout
I won't
Mask
even-
Replica? Why do they keep talking
It's like the
about
most experimental album ever made.
Yeah. I just need to zone out for a minute for this one.
I don't even really have an opinion about Drum Master. It's too bizarre to be thinking about. This is so fucking boring.
Okay, we're coming back. Kind of. There's something here, but it's like it keeps getting interrupted. What is this one note?
How do you make every tone
Oh my
awful?
god, this is a 9.5 minute song? Oh no, I hope this changes then. What's up, Jeffrey? What Piper is about the 10 on my list? The album Piper is a 10? Wow.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying myself.
That's incredible.
This is certainly
That's
unique.
staggering to me.
This is certainly unique.
I'm getting lost in the sauce.
I'm waiting for something to happen.
Okay, this is not better than Dark
Better
Side.
than Dark Side, just
No,
the
it's
truth.
not.
Mark, I know you're trolling now, bro. Unless there are some just
Lot of people who
diehard
believe that.
Piper fans in here. What's up, Sean? We got a lot of new people in here today. Welcome, boys. That's Floyd out by a mile. Wow. Would you say this is their most experimental, Noah?
Album?
Yeah.
Most experimental while still being musical, probably.
I mean, I don't really show it. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it. It shows how far they have come.
Reuse
Well,
the
this is their
space
first
riff.
album, Jeffrey, so what do you mean by that?
They use the space riff again on Saucer.
They do.
Do they?
Isn't it not Let There Be More Light?
Either that or Red Dead. Somebody's gonna have to read me a 3-page essay on what the fuck is supposed to be about this.
I can turn you up real quiet.
You see, Hugo? That's why I said most experimental while still being musical. Because I knew Uma Guma was probably the most experimental, but some parts of it I wouldn't even call music.
We are 5.5 minutes. And there really has hasn't been a single melody played
Nothing
yet.
has happened. I mean, I don't care if they play a melody or not. There's just been nothing relevant enough to note has occurred.
Icy this is enjoyable.
The bass is okay when it's there.
So,
Is that guy just going like up and down the guitar with like his hand like just wiping it?
I can go for some psychedelia.
You love Final Cut Cosmic? A lot of females seem to like Final Cut. Assuming you are female. I think you are.
That's because Roger Waters, from my experience, a lot of women like Roger Waters, and if you like Roger Waters, you like the Final Cut. If he's your favorite member of the band, that's what I have seen.
Zachary, if you're trying to say this is like free flow jazz or something, I can see what you're going for, but it doesn't. This is much more. I mean, it doesn't seem to have a direction, I guess.
it's up there, Mark. Final Cut is one of the most boring albums ever made.
Wow. Cole and Mark agreeing on something.
Bring me back in.
Nothing is happening.
This is so
Cool.
It's something. It is definitely something.
I wonder if this part that's gonna come up is gonna overstimulate you or not.
I've already been overstimulated once this album.
It might happen again.
This is cool. And then it's gone. Well,
Did they ever actually check to see if the guitar was plugged in properly? Because I don't think it is.
Bring it back.
oh.
Godspeed.
Wow.
It's so fucking awesome.
Oh, man. I'm a little uncomfortable right now. This is bouncing me back and forth. Okay.
Oh yeah, the ending to that song is fucking awesome. Big fan of that.
It's a fairly good song title for this song. Okay, I gotta stop because I'll go over, apparently. Alright, wow. Interstellar Overdrive. Okay. Lot
I
to
guess
talk
it's-
about. You wanna? Okay, go ahead, Cole. Let's start with you then.
This is gonna get me into some
Big
Purple
heat.
Rain type
Oh
backlash.
boy.
Right here. I fucking hate this song. I really do. I need like a 3-page essay. I need someone to type me out a 3-page essay on what is even supposed to be good about this song, outside of the guitar riff being well written. Because the guitar tone on the guitar riff is still terrible. Just some generationally terrible instrumentation going on here. Absolutely meandering nonsense that creates. I get no atmosphere out of this in the slightest. They don't build anything. They don't create anything of note or of value. It just feels so uncoordinated and not in like a fun controlled chaos way because there's no control here. It's just I don't even know. I don't even think they knew what they were trying to do. I don't think I wouldn't be surprised if they had just all recorded their instruments in separate rooms.
I thought you said you were going to be quick.
I never said I was going to be quick.
Oh, okay.
I just said let's get it out of the way.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, this is 9.5 minutes of bullshit to me, or about 9 minutes of bullshit. The beginning is okay, the ending is okay. I hate everything in the middle. I really do. I don't even know what I'm supposed to like. There's no vibe. There's no atmosphere here. It's just shitty. It's terrible production. Horrible production. Some of the worst production of the 1960s. Everything sounds. The guitars. I can't believe how bad the guitar sounds. The guitar tone is atrocious. Yeah. Like 1.5 to a 2. Fuck this song. Piece of shit, overrated ass garbage.
Piece of shit, overrated ass garbage. Okay, well,
I'm
now
lucky
we got
to get
Cole's
that
hatred
high.
out of the way. Yeah, this is wow. This is a lot. There were moments in here where there was definitely something I enjoyed, like the ascending and descending tones that they had on the guitars. I thought those were cool. There was nothing on here that stayed longer than 5, maybe 10 seconds that I thought was good, though. Everything else was just Uma Gooma-esque type crap that I am not into at all. And maybe if you're into it, you like, I know Noah is into this type of stuff. Maybe if you're into it, if you're on like high on drugs and it's just like something that's like crazy out of your, well, I'm not saying you are, you just enjoy it because you're weird. But if you're like just on whatever and it just puts you into a whole nother dimension type of feel, that I could see. But if you're not, I don't see what you're getting out of this personally. There are certainly some cool things mixed in, but maybe 30 seconds worth out of the 9.5 minutes has some really cool, unique scales going up in some unique tones that I enjoyed. Outside of that, I really did not enjoy this very much at all. It sounded very Umaguma-esque to me, and I'm not a fan of that album, which we'll get to later. But yeah, not a huge fan. I'm going to agree with Cole and say I'm going to go with a 3. Probably not as low, but a 3. Noah.
First of all, good reference, Hugo. I do want it. I need it to make me feel heated. Awesome.
That's a great song.
Oh yeah, it's better than this song. I'll give it that.
10 times better.
Awesome guitar riff. Don't know why he's bitching so hard about the tone. I don't get it.
Sucks.
Because it sucks. I swear you listen to songs with worse guitar tones than this.
Why would I do that?
Just
I feel like your taste and tone can be a little whack.
Yeah, that's the rating.
Maybe I like this more because maybe I got into this wacky stuff at a younger age, and so it's kind of more normal to me. I enjoy it. I enjoyed spacing out to the middle sections. I think the ending of the song is probably the best ending on the album. It's so fucking awesome. I'm a fan of this type of stuff. I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5. Wow. Now, to be fair to Noah, there were people giving it that high in chat as well. I saw a couple people. Jonathan gave it an 8.5, which is crazy high. I mean, hey, if you like this stuff, you like this stuff, I guess. This track is fire. The last part is insane. Reminds me of something Off the Islands by King Crimson. Best
Love that album,
ending
actually.
of any song on the album. David Brigham agrees with Noah. I'm not saying people get it first listen, but if you're not used to it, it also makes sense why Trout Mass Replica was made as well. 6.5 from I'm Him, which doesn't mean it's good. Ooh, not one of my favorites either. The guitars on here feel like the guitarist wanted to imitate Sonic Youth, but was bad at it. I am a big Pink Floyd fan. Well, all of us are big Pink Floyd fans here. At least all of us. I don't know about all of chat. I would assume you're a Floyd fan if you're here. Cole, you said Pink Floyd is your second favorite artist, who is the first? Well,
Led Zeppelin.
there you go. If you hadn't seen our Zeppelin videos, go check them out. We just finished their studio albums. Seriously, that guitar riff is amazing. Middle section has some cool stuff and some annoying stuff. I think that guitar riff is good. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think the ending is that outlandish. It doesn't feel gimmicky, but it's not offensive or anything. 7.5 is a good rating. Wow, Hugo with the 7.5 as well. And a 3 from Cosmic. Noah getting a lot of praise. As expected, the big Pink Floyd fan is getting all the praise. We're not surprised at
To be more
all.
specific, the guitar tone is squeaky as hell and sounds overly loose and jangly. That's why I don't like it. But we'll be here all fucking day if I get into detail about every single part that I
That's
don't
true.
like. About a 9.5-minute song.
Your favorite artist is Godspeed You Black Emperor. Well, that's
That's
one
a
of Cole's
great
favorite
fucking
artists
pick.
right there. Good.
Love Godspeed.
All right, up next, The Gnome. I saw someone else mention this song already before. I don't know why though.
It's a great
I
song.
want to tell you a story about a little man, if I can. A gnome named Grimble Grumble.
Don't.
And little
Love that.
gnomes stay in their homes, eating.
There's a little keyboard line on this song. You'll hear it. It sounds so good.
The rolling of the R's is kind of crazy in this one.
He wore a scarlet tunic, a blue-green
Is this Sid as
hood.
well?
It looked
Yeah.
quite good. He had
looks
a
quite
big adventure.
The keyboard during the hook goes so hard.
See, when he's just doing this, he writes some fun stuff. Some really funny lyrics.
Keyboard.
I'm sure all the people that are blaming the hell out of Interstellar
Get Gnome.
rating were not here for finishing praising.
That was that xylophone?
Keyboard. I think it was a keyboard with that sounded like it. And it
That was
sounded
awesome.
fucking awesome.
That
That
was
sounded like how
awesome.
my grandma says, "Oh my."
ASMR.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Big fan.
No. This is
the whispering.
Yeah, I hate this. Oh, okay. Now we're good again.
Places to go.
Whispering's a big no now.
And then one day, hooray, another
We
way.
got yippee and hooray.
To say,
Wow, it's a short one. Okay.
That's so fun.
Wow. All right. What was that? The Gnome. Let me go first. Okay. Well, we had a song very similar to this earlier. I believe it was it Lucifer Sam or Matilda Mother?
Matilda Mother.
Matilda Mother. That's what it was. Yeah. Sid Barrett. Very interesting singer. Very unique singer. Kind of like it. Surprisingly, it doesn't sound like something that I'd be enjoying, but I really liked the vocal melody on this. This was really, it was perfect for the instrumental. It was it fit the instrumental. I almost said splendidly, but it fit it really, really well. I thought the instrumental was fantastic. This might have been the best instrumental on the album. Honestly, it was beautiful. It sounded great. I loved the xylophone effect keyboard that played. That was sick. Big fan of that. Lyrics are goofy, a little fun here and there. Some really dumb things like when he said it looked quite good. That I don't think I've ever heard someone say that in a song before. That's a funny little saying. Yeah, a song about gnomes. I don't know the backstory of this. I'm sure Noah does, but what a unique little ditty. Little jingle right here. I'm a fan. I'm gonna give that 7.5 to an 8. Cole. Oh, you're drinking. Noah.
Big gnome guy over here. Big gnome supporter. Big gnome truther.
Gnome truther.
Oh yeah, this song's so fucking awesome.
Never mind, I can't say that yet. Go ahead.
Great melody. Great lyrics, right? Again, we're back in the whimsy zone.
The whimsy zone.
One of the best hooks on the album, instrumentally as well. The keyboard is glorious. Love the melody that's going on with that. I'm a fan of the ASMR sections as well. It's so out there. Nobody's really doing it, and I think it sounds good.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
that's a
out there.
9.
A 9. Wow. All right, cool.
It's certainly an improvement of the last few songs for me, at least, because this is listenable. You know, it has a nice little whimsy to it. It's got a nice little silliness to it. It's a decent chorus. Don't like the whisper thing going on the ASMR part. Really hate that.
Yeah, that was what lowered it a lot for me.
It also does feel a bit underdeveloped. I mean, it's only about a little over 2 minutes long. See, 6.5 maybe.
6.5. Okay. Coming back up. Recovering a little bit from where he was. All right, let's see. 10 from Mark Rayner. Wow. All right. 10 for Gnomes. Big gnome guy over there. I don't find this track unique at all so far. Fairly generic I think he meant psychedelia song, actually, if you ask me. Okay. Jonathan with the 5. Not a gnome guy. So we got the 10 and the 5. Very different worlds. Genius track. Again, the duality of band. We have had a very split ranking so far on this album. All over the place. 7 from I'm Him. Judges are still out on this one from Jeffrey Wolf. Genius is glazing, but it was fun. It's genius in the silliness. The song is just memes. I don't know. Hugo gives it a 6. 6 for Cosmic. Justice for Gnomes. 5.9 from James Diamond. And yeah, not a fan of the whispering either, Hugo. Not a huge fan. 8+ from Rickster, though. We went all over the spectrum on that one. I mean, just up and down the chart. Okay, up next, chapter 24.
All movement is accomplished in
You got a gnome fetish?
stages, and the 7th brings return. The 7 is the number of the young light. It falls when darkness is increased by 1. Change, return, success, going and coming without deadline. Action brings good fortune.
Really sick of
Rolling
him
of the
rolling
R's
around.
are so random.
Really sick of him doing that.
The lyrics on the song are crazy. You got it from like some old Chinese tome or something.
That's the exact type of thing I was getting. I was gonna say it sounds like it's somewhere out Asia era. Not era, but area. Sounds like it could be off Sgt. Pepper.
Change, return, success, going and coming without deadline. Action brings.
No, that keyboard was cool. No.
Rolling R's.
Oh,
Irritating.
he's an articulate guy.
Okay. A group singing again. So weird to hear from Floyd.
Can't get on board with this tone.
No, there it is.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not that bad. Come on.
Accomplished in 6 stages, and the 7th brings return. The 7 is the number of the young light. It forms when darkness is increased by 1.
Cole's gonna lose his mind with these rolling R's.
Change, return, success, going and coming without deadline.
those bagpipes? Noah? Are they bagpipes?
What?
Sunset.
No.
I don't think I hear any bagpipes.
I can kind of see what he thinks it might be, but I don't think so. That right
No,
there. No.
that's a keyboard. Could be emulating a bagpipe, but it's a keyboard.
All right, I'm gonna cut it off there just so we don't keep getting errors. All right, so that was chapter 24. I assume the chapter he found whatever Chinese proverb he was just singing lyrically. What a unique little song. Okay, so I know Cole's not a fan of the rolling R's, but they didn't bother me as much as they did him. Maybe just because that was my first time hearing it, so it didn't really. It stuck out, but I was hearing so much other things that it wasn't the main thing I was listening to. I like the attitude, or not attitude, the aesthetic change on this song, the vibe change. It's very East Asia. It's very, very, culture. He's trying to drive a culture home here. He's bringing this chapter book, I assume some, I don't know what it is. He's really reading some proverb, I assume, from ancient Chinese, and he's reading it out, and it's sort of in a singing voice while also being sort of spoken word, but he's adding just enough of a melody to keep you to have it be, singing. I like that. I think that the ear-piercing guitar at one point was a bit much. Didn't need it to be that, or maybe it was the keyboard. Didn't need it to be so shrill in your ear. We could clearly see what they were going for without that. It bothered me a little. Outside that, I liked the melody. Didn't love the way he was singing overall, but it did fit the theme of this song. Hard to rank. 7. I'll give it a 7. Cole, you got a smile on your face. Very
Oh, I saw our sub count go to 999 and then it went to 998.
Oh my god, somebody's trolling
Edging
us.
it.
Somebody's edging it. All
That's
right.
funny, so. I mean, I appreciate him not doing the psychedelic malarkey that he can't do, or that the whole band can't do on this one. But I don't think melodically that it's as good as like Lucifer Sam or Matilda Mother. Like, not even close. The lyrics are cool. The R rolling confuses me. I don't really know what he's getting out of that, or what anyone's getting out of that. He sounds particularly white when he's doing it too.
He does hit a little whiter than normal.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. It's kind of just whatever. I'll throw this on a 5.
5. Okay, Noah.
You know what's funnier than chapter 24? Little SpongeBob reference.
Yes.
25.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this song. I think the lyrics are really interesting. We go from the whimsy to more like introspectiveness,
Yeah, I can see that.
which I think it's pretty interesting. Melody, enjoy it. His pronunciation, I have no problem with it. The hook, if we want to call it a hook, because I guess I will, because it's a part that gets repeated. I think it sounds good. It's got these nice bells with it in the background and a nice little keyboard line. It's a good song. I'd give it an 8.
Wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's a solid 9 from I'm Him. Psychedelic Cult Gnosticism, 6.66. Gotta love a James Diamond rating. Did Sid write that? Did he, Noah?
I'm just gonna guess he took it from the book.
Okay. Yeah. Where's chapter 23? It's right after chapter 22. What about chapter 21? Love the dialogue, boys. Love it. Just absolutely everything. Is it after chapter 20?
SpongeBob is the Breaking Bad of children's animation.
A 4.5 from Jeffrey Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, gonna agree with what Cole said, except for the rolling R's, feeling a 6.5. Wow. Cool, you got someone to agree with you for the first time, maybe this entire album. Good for you.
You happy?
Fun little blissy song, piano, my favorite part. Yep, fair enough. Okay, so we are starting to get some warnings about copyright, which is typical when we do the higher prestiged band. So we will have to pause for once in the middle of both of these last two songs so we can hopefully finish out without having to end the stream and then restart it. So up next, the Scarecrow. Oh, now you brought it up, Cole. Now they're trolling the sub count. You had to bring it up.
You're supposed to not do that. You're supposed to not mention it.
Oh, it's already happened, so now it doesn't even matter. This is different. Clip clop.
The black and green scarecrow, as everyone knows, stood with a bird on his hat and swore everywhere he didn't care. He stood in a field where barley grows. His head did no thinking, his arms didn't move, except when the wind cut up rough and mice ran around on the ground. He stood in a field where barley grows.
Pause real quick, just for a couple seconds, so we can
Man.
continue to stream. I'm sorry. Ham boning solo? What? What?
Ham boning.
Oh god, I haven't
my
heard
God.
ham boning mentioned in so long, and I instantly thought a regular show.
All right, keep going. I don't know why, but this clip clopping is like,
The black and
getting to
green
me.
scarecrow was
I don't know.
sadder
I kinda like
than
it.
me, but now he's
I do
resigned
too.
to his fate, 'cause life's not unkind, he doesn't mind. He stood in a field where barley grows.
okay. So weird that this comes in with 30 seconds ago.
This is some good psychedelia, some of the better stuff in my opinion on this album. It's more controlled. I felt like it had more of a
Yeah,
A
that's
bass
just
line.
gonna roll out like that. All right, that was the Scarecrow. You know, these song titles have been fairly appropriately titled, so I'll give them credit for that. I don't know if I have an opinion of the song yet. Let me think about it a bit more. Cole, let's start with you.
I can't say I was super on board with the clip clop and horse sound effect. The rest of it was kind of fun, but again, I wish he would like, because he's writing like a decent song here, but it's just so short that it's kind of hard for me to really get super into it.
Right.
But it's still, kind of fun and tongue in cheek and funny, whatever. Because I mean, he's writing a song about a scarecrow. Weird guy, but a decent song. 5.5.
5.5. Okay. I think I have an idea of where I think. So, I mean, it's a very short song, only 2 minutes long. The majority of that spent clip clopping with a little, I guess, bagpipe sounding keyboard is the only thing I can really describe it as, the only true way I can describe it. And I will say, lyrically, this is probably some of my favorite lyrics I assume he wrote these that on the album so far. They're great. I think they perfectly describe what the song's about: a scarecrow being a scarecrow. And I've never seen such a detailed breakdown of what a scarecrow does, so that's cool. I don't think I've ever heard a song about a scarecrow before, so props to Mr. Barrett for that. The outro was a little odd, seemed kind of out of place for the song. It was very casual going, the song, for the most part, with the clip clopping and the keyboard, and then it just kind of had this bigger outro that really didn't feel like it fit. But I have no real complaints. It didn't offend me at all. I'll go 6.5. Noah.
bit of a banger. Big fan of the ham boning. That's what I'm gonna refer to it as.
One
I think
person.
it sounded really good, or something about it that struck me nicely. But yeah, the biggest issue with the song is that it's too short. I wish he elaborated upon this idea. But for the time it is on, I find it very enjoyable. I am feeling an 8.
Wow. You and psychedelia just mix perfectly, apparently. Just love it to death.
Big fans is also a youngin'.
Yeah, that is true. We are nearly at 1,000. It's pretty crazy. Do you know who else does a ham boning solo? I have a feeling I know what you're going to say next.
Could
Unfortunately, I do.
it perchance be your mother?
8.5. I like the Stardew Valley ass instrument. I have never played Stardew Valley, but I know it is. The soundtrack is beloved. So if that's what this sounds like, there it is. 5 from Jeffrey Wolf. Wow, okay. He was loving Pink the earlier part of this album. Piper, 100% top 5 Floyd album from Nathan. Good psychedelia, but a bit too short to be good for me. Can it be even considered a song? It's so short, I might just consider it an experience. 7.5. Good on mushrooms, 6.9 from Mr. Diamond. Yeah, well, that, you know, I'm him. That is James Diamond in a nutshell. The most specific ratings you will ever see that make absolutely no sense, but it's fantastic, and we love it. Yeah, I don't know. There's much to go off here. 5.5 to 6. Yeah, Hugo. It's a song about a scarecrow. It's about as basic as a song can get. There's not a whole lot else there. 5 from Cosmic. The only mushrooms I've took are in Mario Kart. All right. We have to finish this album out with
Before we
Bike.
start.
Oh, yep.
This is the weirdest song on the album.
This is the
Just gonna
weirdest song
warn
on the
you.
album.
I think
We
it
have
is.
that 10
Honestly,
10-minute
though,
song.
like maybe my favorite lyric is on Bike.
It's Gerald. Yeah.
Out of the three of you, we know which one hits the acid, and it's definitely Noah. He certainly likes music that you can listen to on acid. There's no doubt about that. All right, time to finish out Piper to Gates of Dawn with Bike.
I've got a bike, you can ride it if you like. It's got a bottle, it's a bell.
I've seen so many memes of this song.
I'd give it to you if I could, but I borrowed it. You're the kind of girl that fits in with my world. I'll give
Love
you
the lyrics on the
anything,
song.
everything if you want things.
Unlock things.
I've got a cloak, it's a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a joke. The front is red and black, I've had it for months.
Wow.
If
You really
think
stretched the
could
lyrics
look
out on that
good,
one,
then
didn't you,
I
buddy?
guess it should. You're the kind of girl that fits in with my world. I'll give you anything, everything if you want things. I know a mouse and he hasn't got a house. I don't know why.
Why are you calling Gerald?
Wait. That's it. Oh my God. That's what that is. Oh.
You didn't know that?
I'd never heard
Greatest
this album.
lyrics Sid Barrett ever
Oh my
wrote.
God.
I know a mouse
know-
and he hasn't got
Chat
a
is
house.
so
I don't know why
confused.
I call him Gerald.
Chat is so confused. It would take so long to explain, but I just had a breakthrough from Cole. There it is. I know.
a
I gotta
mouse
rewind
and
it. I gotta hear it
he
again.
hasn't
All right,
got a
we'll
house.
rewind it.
I don't know why I call him.
Everything if you want things. I know a mouse and he hasn't got a house. I don't know why I call him Gerald.
We need a trap remix of that right there.
Rather old, but he's a good mouse.
Good guy.
You're the kind of girl that fits in with my world.
That's so awesome. That was Cole's Discord status for like months, and I had no clue what it was.
Gingerbread man, here a man, there a man, lots of gingerbread man.
This is
Take a
bomb.
couple if you wish, they're on the dish.
God, this song's fucking weird.
What is this part?
I'll give you anything, everything if you want things.
And then they slow it down.
It's such a shame what happens at the end of this song.
Yeah, the song used to scare me.
All right, real quick,
This
just
used to
pausing it
scare
for
me.
copyright purposes. The song
They
used
should
to
just,
scare you?
if this song just ended right here, it'd be such a banger.
It would be. It'd take a 9.
I mean, I've been bopping along to this rhythm.
The lyrics are gone.
Oh, there's a minute and a half to go.
I've got a mouse and he has a house.
All right, let's get finishing out, Mike.
Yeah, this part of the song used to scare me as a little boy.
This part of the song, Kiss My Ass.
Noah Acid, Cold, Budweiser, Ryan Steroids.
Budweiser sucks.
What is
I don't think you like any alcohol.
What is happening?
It still makes me really uncomfortable.
Is this the rest of the song?
Oh, obviously what happens. I've got noise.
This is a great floating song. True, I'm priming you.
This noise is about to come up. So
What the fuck is this? Is this the Eiderwelds or whatever they're called?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is some number 9 ass shit right here. All right. We're cutting it there. There we go. Okay, that was Bike. Hopefully, the YouTube does not kick us down before that ended, because that would be a brutal way to end. Yeah, let me go ahead and start. As long as we're here still. What a bop the first minute and 40 seconds are. Just bopping. Absolute fun. Going hard in the lyrics. Feel like I need a trap remix of that shit right there. You could that first minute 40, you can definitely have a trap remix of, because that would be a banging. I've got a mouse, something about a house. I call him Jared or Gerald.
Wow, you butchered
Banging.
the fucking shit out of
Just
that.
banging. Love the first minute 40. What the hell was the second half? I mean, I know this is what they've been doing this whole album, type of random experimental psychedelic stuff, but that was just ruining a great song. I loved it. I mean, I have to rate the whole thing. So unfortunately, it's going to go from what was probably going to be one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated, to like a 6.5 to a 7. It's very disappointing. Cole.
Yeah, honestly, that line, I've got a mouse and he hasn't got a house. I don't know why I call him Gerald, is like by far
So
my
good.
favorite thing that Sid Barrett has ever written. Assuming he wrote the lyrics, I don't know. I would imagine he did. One of my favorite lyrics in the history of music.
It was banging.
Yeah, first half is awesome. The second half I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's not music, it's just clutter.
Okay, it's not a criticism because it's still music. It's just bad music. I'll be nice and say 5.5.
5.5. All right, Noah.
Bit of a banger. First half of the song is amazing. Bit of a lyrical genius right there, right, Cole?
It's one
Some
of the
lyrical
funniest
miracles.
I've ever heard a song in my life.
Yeah, it's rather comical. His delivery helps it a lot. Big fan of that. Second half, I don't mind it. I think it's pretty solid until like the last 30 seconds. Not a big fan of the duck thing.
I
thing
assume
used to
that was
creep
the
me out.
Eider weld or whatever.
I don't know, something fucking weird. But overall, I'd give it an 8. I really wish they elaborated on the first half, though.
Yeah, I do too. All right, we have made it to the end of Piper at the Gates of Dawn, which makes it final rankings time. For those who've never been here before, what we do is we take our top 3 of the album, put it in order. We give the album a 1 to 10 ranking, and then we will eventually place the entire Pink Floyd discography in order. But since this is the first song or first album we've listened to by them on stream, this is obviously the only one we can rank. So I will start my top 3 of Piper at the Gates of Dawn. My first ever listen to this album. What are we gonna do? Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna go. All right, so my number 3 is going to be, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do number 3, the Gnome. 2 is going to be. Did I give another one higher? I did not. Okay. So number 3, the Gnome. 2 is Astronomy, Domine, and 2 is Astronomy, Domine, and number 1 is going to be Lucifer, Sam, which I actually quite enjoyed. Yeah, so my first ever listen to this album. Very, very weird album. I had no clue. I had only heard that it was a very odd album from these two. Very unique one for sure. Obviously, this is the first and only album where Syd Barrett is heavily featured, correct?
He's featured on one more song.
Heavily featured on Saucer.
Okay.
He writes one more song.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the Syd Barrett album though of the Pink Floyd discography, and I had never really heard him very much. I hadn't really heard it. I didn't know what to expect. So I came into this as open-minded as possible, and I gotta say, there is definitely Pink Floyd isms throughout this album that they will explore later on, but they are so far away from what they will eventually sound like. It is actually insane. You can definitely hear the bass guitar was really good on this throughout the most, and I like the keyboard throughout most of it. I think everything else was struggling to keep up with those guys or just doing something entirely different. I like the ideas. I think it was definitely this first one. I mean, it was obviously their first psychedelic album, but I think it was definitely a more unique psychedelic album I've ever heard. A lot of cool ideas. Most of them didn't do very well or were not done very well. All that to being said, I will give this album, I think, a 5.5 to a 6. I think there's a lot of good that will eventually come from this album, but I don't think it's nearly there yet. Let's have Noah finish and Cole go second.
Alrighty. Let's see. I always close the album up when I look at the track list. Number 3, I think I'll go Flaming. Number 2, I'll go Matilda Mother, and number 1, pretty handily, is gonna be Lucifer Sam.
Fair.
Oh boy. Very complicated relationship with this album. Because when he's just strictly doing some psychedelic pop or psychedelic pop rock, I think he does a pretty damn good job. Like on Lucifer Sam, I think that's a really, really good song. He can write some really good vocal melodies when he wants to, and he's a pretty funny lyricist. I think he comes up with some cool shit to say. I think this band is so bad at jamming right now. I think they're terrible at it.
They haven't figured that out.
They improved dramatically, cosmically. I think this album's production is pretty much bad, just like across the board. I think it's pretty bad. Especially some of the guitar tones I think are straight up terrible. I don't like Syd Barrett as a guitar player at all. He wrote like 2 good riffs on this album. The guitar tones are still squeaky as hell and annoying. But yeah, there's just too much of this album that feels totally meandering, completely pointless, just psychedelia for the sake of psychedelia, and just so directionless, so aimless. It does not create any sort of atmosphere for me at all. Yeah, and I don't get a huge amount of this album at all. I don't vibe with it. It does not resonate with me in the slightest, and I avoid it a lot if I can. So overall, I think I'll give this album like a 4.5 to a 5.
4.5.
And I feel a little generous.
Oh, tore a hole through Noah's heart right there. Well,
on your
Noah-
worst opinions.
So we went from Cole saying Noah gave one of his worst takes to now Noah saying Cole gave one of his worst takes. Very interesting.
That's a shit opinion.
All right, Noah. Time for you to respectfully. I thought it was awful. All right, Noah. Rebound, revive, whatever you want to call it. You're up.
Okay, at number 3, I'll go Matilda Mother. At number 2, I will go Lucifer Sam. And number 1, Big Gnome Enjoyer. Give me that gnome.
Wow. You did give it a 9, didn't you?
Yeah,
Wow.
I did. This album is very fun. I get a lot of enjoyment listening to this. It is one of their weirdest albums, most out there, and that's why I love it. You know, this is before they really found their sound, but I think they still did a pretty damn good job. There are definitely some down moments. I'd be a liar if I didn't think that. But it's a very admirable debut album. I wonder what these guys are going to do next. I'm feeling an 8.
Wow. An 8. I mean, I get why Pink Floyd. I get it. Pink Floyd's your favorite band. I understand you're really into this psychedelia stuff, but that is. Well, yeah, when you look at your ratings, it makes sense, I guess, for the most part. That's crazy. Okay, there you go. Well, there we have it. That was Pink Floyd's debut album, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. We are going through Pink Floyd and Radiohead's discographies in order. Up next, the next stream we'll do will be Radiohead's second album, which is The Bends, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The Bends will be up next. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like down below, hit subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Go share with your friends. Go share any Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Radiohead. We if you're a fan of any of those bands or just any music that we are going over, share it out there. Put on all your socials. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch with us while we do these, we do all these albums live. Follow us on Twitter. We tweet out whenever we go live, and hit the bell to get notified when we do. And we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, chat. Let's see. What do we think of this album? I don't think the ending is meant to be musical, just fantastical psychedelia for the sake of it, which Sid was right into. I can see that. Overall, I'm Him gives it a 7.4 out of 10. Let's see. Happy birthday, Bob Marley. Is it Bob Marley's birthday? All right, fair enough. And the vote came down. Is Piper at Gates of Dawn a top 5 Pink Floyd album? 55% said no, 44% said yes, 29 votes. So pretty significant amount of votes there, but not cracking the top 5 for the majority of chat. Hugo, 1, Lucifer Sam, 2, Interstellar Overdrive. Wow, okay, 3, Astronomy, Domine. Some really weird stuff on here. A lot of good, a lot of what the fuck. I think this album is pretty much just as good as Zeppelin's last album, so 7.5. Interesting opinion. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, I'd say it's better than that one, but I understand why you think it's equally as good.
Talking about Enter the Outdoor, not Coda. Okay,
yep.
Got it. 5 is low. The album is interesting. Well, I mean, there are certainly some interesting things on it. I'll give you that. Glad you had fun, Cosmic. Radiohead. You lead every stream with saying the artist is goat. I think you got Zeppelin, Floyd, Radiohead, all of them goats. Yeah, we are so close to 1K. You're right. Wow, we are 1 sub away. Holy shit. Oh my god. Are we really gonna end on 999, boys? Shout out to all my Beatles fans out there. Or just shout out to Germany. Because
wow.
And I just probably lost us 10 subs. There we go. You're welcome. Question: how are paid requests going to be slotted into the schedule? So that's a good question, AT Field. We're gonna work with anyone. Exactly. Ultimately,
worth a while you make it.
It does depend. We're gonna work it out with whoever we negotiate for, price wise. If someone pays us like an exorbitant amount of money, we'll definitely put that at the top of our to-do list. But basically, when I don't want to say when we feel like it, but when essentially when it works best for us, and we will do it. But we will not. It's not going to be we're going to go weeks without doing it. We will get it in there, but that's what she said. But it's just when we're able to, essentially, at our best time. Missed the first 3 songs, but a 7 to 10 from what I gather. Okay. 999. One more. Yeah, 1 sub off. Boy,
we're going to get it, and then we're going to go back.
Oh man, one sub off. That's crazy. But hey, what can you do? We'll hit 1,000 when we hit
I can sit here
1,000.
for a minute.
We can sit here and talk to chat for a little bit, see if we get it. We'll give it a couple minutes. Maybe we'll get some, spread some love. Exactly. How do you guys have any question to ask us while we're here? Ask us anything. Feel free to.
Anything.
Anything at all. Anything you want.
Unless I say no.
Well, I didn't say we'd have to. I didn't say we'd answer it. I said they could ask us anything.
Anyone in chat listening to Scott Walker right now?
I listen to a band that says I am modern Scott Walker in a lyric.
Okay. What is it?
Do we got any Black Country New Roaders in here?
Alex, I am not doing that. No, I am not. I'm not doing that. What the hell? Piper Epic is
I'll do another one just for you, Nathan.
There you go. Hit the chalky one. There you go. I did get your email, Hugo. I did.
Can we get some bad albums on the channel like The Big Day? I said for April Fools that we should do something like that.
Some bad albums.
It's up to everybody else. Look, I wanted to do the Corey Feldman on April Fools.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Wait, Hugo, I got. I don't know. I do not think I got your email unless it was unless you sent it to a different. Oh no, I did. Okay, I got it. You're good. I will check that out very soon.
Yeah, Black Country New Road is dropping a new album soon. It's coming out on April Fool's Day. They also have a new single out.
Are we gonna react to any?
It's a change in style.
Can we get some bad albums on the channel like The Big Day? Yeah, I mean we might do it. An April Fool's joke. What's up,
Reaver
Cap? Are you guys gonna react to any Yes albums? It wasn't on the schedule, but if you want to pay us to, we definitely will. Fuck yeah, Weiss forever. Somebody knows Weiss. Hey, shout out to that guy. Nathan. Rebirth, definitely. You know what? Maybe we will do Rebirth for April Fools. Just see if anyone even shows up to listen to that. Didn't vibe with the latest single, to be honest.
Okay, well, I will say
somebody's a subscriber 1,000. We don't even have 1,000 subscribers.
BCNR single. It is my least favorite song that they've made so far. I will say that.
Imagine Dragons' whole discography is bad. Now,
true.
That's fairly true. Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
There's nary a good song in their discography.
Yeah, Speeding Bullet to Heaven. When is it happening, boys?
Wow.
I need Lil Wayne rock and Beavis and Butthead skits.
That's Speeding Bullet to Heaven. The fucking Beavis and Butthead skits.
Oh man. Or actually review a Joji album. I've never heard a Joji album. I must be the only person.
Joji's he's not bad.
Listened to a whole Joji album.
Never heard one.
He's not bad. I'll say that. He's okay. He's solid. He's a little basic, but he's fine.
Someone's just sending some green for a Ren album. I've heard you have asked us to do Ren definitely before. I know that. I know nothing about this person. We did look it up a bit, but know nothing about it. It'd be awesome to see you guys react to Beavis and Butthead reacting to music videos. The reactception. Oh, there's a good question from Mark. For Noah.
What is it?
What is your favorite 80s King Crimson song?
Yeah, I think I know what I'm taking.
Do you?
Give me that elephant talk.
I was gonna say the same thing.
That song is so fucking out there. It's so awesome.
They'll talk.
Oh, I forgot to thank the two super chats. Thank you, Alex and AT Field. Appreciate it, guys. Speeding Bullet will be awesome. I don't even know what Speeding Bullet is. What is Speeding Bullet?
It's Kid Cudi.
I thought you were talking about. I didn't think it was that obvious. I thought there was some Speeding Bullet like deep.
Island Boys album is amazing. It has a 7-minute song on it called Head.
Of course,
it's maybe the worst song I've ever heard. I'd love to react to that.
King Crimson on a channel would be sick. I can't tell if you're sick as in actually sick or good. Sick. Because King
I know
Crimson is a banger band.
Is it written down as a
Huh?
Isn't it a goal?
What did I not answer?
What did Cole not answer? Oh, he didn't. She didn't answer what you got to eat tonight.
Oh, fucking cheesesteak sub.
Cheesesteak sub.
Yeah.
And I got soup. Very baked potato soup. It's very basic. Very basic. Island Boys is rough. I've never heard them. I've just seen them, and when I see someone that group that looks physically like they do, it makes me want to not listen to them ever. So that would be really hard. Whenever you reacted to the national anthems of the USSR. What a great fucking question. Nathan, you are full of banger questions. Just completely ruined the Discog.
Let's go Eagles. Hell yeah, Isiru. Let's go Eagles. I agree.
No, I hate both teams, but I'd rather the Chiefs win than the Eagles. Sorry.
Well, fuck you. I want what's best for this country.
I want what's best. Oh man, how does King Crimson work? How can you erase time?
That's a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference.
Yeah, our resident Eagles fan Alex here. One of the alternative and Britpop goats. Look, I am sorry, Isaru. I hate the Eagles. As a resident Commanders fan, it is literally in my blood to hate them. So I'm never gonna ever root for them. Just can't. Starless top 5 song ever. Ooh.
Agreed. I agree.
Wow.
That's such a Noah take.
It's not even the best song on the album.
That is such a Noah take.
That is a crazy take, Bo.
That is a top 5 song of all time.
It's not even the best song on Red.
Oh, it's one of the best songs.
It's like the third best song on Red.
We're not starting the King Crimson. I am a Madrid fan. Yes, Real Madrid. W. I see. Oh my God! I was looking at Icy Room about to tell me I'm him. WDU. Shut up, Alex. That's not even fair, bro. Okay. When you make it to the NFC Championship, why not expect to go to the Super Bowl, man? Why the hell not?
A little young.
Well, just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean it couldn't be done. All right. Eagles are the worst band I've ever had the misfortune of hearing. Different Eagles, but that's an interesting opinion, Mark.
They're that bad. I mean, they're bad, but they're not that bad.
React to Australian Football League Grand Final performance from Meatloaf.
Ooh.
I apparently have not heard Meatloaf, as I keep getting told, even though I thought I had, but...
You've heard Meatloaf.
You've heard Meatloaf.
Well, who's the one I keep saying that I haven't, that I've heard that you guys say
Captain Beefheart.
Captain Beefheart, that's right. I apparently have not
Beefheart and Meatloaf. I fucking love that artist
album?
name.
Beefheart Meatloaf collab album?
Well, Meatloaf's fucking dead, so.
Captain Beefheart's bound to be dead, too.
Sunderland is the best team in Europe. Okay, come on. Calm down there, bro. Calm down, Mark. Calm down. Moonchild's improv is a 10 out of 10. Improv, don't at me. Okay, you spelled it.
I won't at you, but you're wrong.
It's not.
Question: what was the worst job all three of you? Worst job I ever had. Working at Domino's Pizza. I fucking hated that. 3 days there. Only job I quit in the first 3 days ever. Hated it.
It's hard.
Could not deal with it. It was.
I was a cashier. I hated that. I was a cashier for 9 months. I hated every day.
I guess I'll say Subway. I worked there for a year. It was just a lot to do for someone who's not earning much money. You only worked with one other person, and it was really busy.
And you learned the truth of how Subway makes their food.
Yeah, and I had it today, so I don't care. I had it today.
We've hit 1,000. Bada bing. There it is. Wow. Hopefully no one unsubs because that would be awkward. But but we have officially hit 1,000. That's awesome. Well done, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We need a applaud. Where's the get the applause going. There it is.
Thank you.
Crowd applause. Wow. How do you subscribe?
Where my
There
motherfucking
is a
thumb is,
subscribe
huh?
button. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, 1,000 subscribers. There's the big. You guys can't hear it, but the stream can. There you go. 1,000 subscribers. That's actually crazy. We went from 150 to
We went
1,000.
from 0 to
Well,
1,000.
true.
Real
But we
quick.
went from 150 to 1,000 in 3 months. That is crazy. Well done, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, we did not think we'd ever get to 1,000. If you asked us half a year ago, when we were at less than 100 subscribers, I guarantee you nobody here thought we'd ever hit 1,000. Or we would have quit by before that. Or we would have quit. We do this for fun. We do this because we do this when we're not streaming. These two rant about music all day long to each other. And I've been slowly joining the rant, slowly joining the club. So it's pretty crazy. And we didn't think we'd get here, but
Marquee Moon.
Marquee
sorry
Moon.
to-
Love Marquee
Have
Moon.
we
I'm sorry,
listened to
yeah,
Marquee Moon by
I-
television?
I love Marquee Moon.
Marquee Moon is amazing, and the title track is like a top 30 song of all time.
It's the top. I don't know.
Give it
Top.
50.
I'd have to take a look. It's at
You-
least top 75.
You like 2 months ago would have given it a top 50.
I would have said 2 months ago I gotta look at it, but maybe.
Wow. I'm going
I
to
guess
just
take a gander.
tweet this out.
You're
You guys
really
keep talking.
digging on that Marquee Moon.
I gotta see this real quick. I just want to pull this up. You guys keep talking to chat for a second. Let me just grab this because this is pretty damn cool.
One of the best debut albums of all time.
1,001 subscribers. Oh, there we go. Thank you, fellas.
It might be the best. I really need to look, but Marquee Moon might be what I think is the best debut album.
All right, here. Let me put this up. There we go. 1,001 subscribers, officially over the 1,000 barometer. Let me just take a big screenshot of that because that is awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. Seriously, that is unbelievable. I never pictured we get here.
God,
Actually, Jordy agreed. There we go. That's the best album.
I don't think I've re-listened to Purple Rain since we did the review.
I can't do it. I'm just gonna get mad. The first song makes
I've
me
heard-
really mad.
I've heard like bits of it, and I still don't like it. I haven't listened to the whole album since then. Though. I've heard the whole album like 5 times, and I just so little about it that I like.
All right, what did I miss from the chat? Yes, the big 1K. I can't believe it. That's awesome. Deserves a big gulp of milk for that. You know what, Cole? He's right. Take that big gulp of milk. Give the people what they want. They want a big gulp of chocolate milk.
You need to shut up.
Damn. Okay. Jeez. Hit 1,000, it gets all moody.
You
Yes,
got it.
I'm glad we hit it on stream. That's awesome. We gained 10 subs this stream alone. So thank you guys so much. That is so cool. Congrats, first time catching you guys live. Thank you, Throg. Really appreciate it. That's so cool that so many new people came out here too as well.
Really enjoyed Ryan saying your username.
Oh yeah.
Throg.
Thank you, Cosmic. You've been awesome. Such a great. By the way, Cosmic, we did get your application, and we are in the process of reviewing it. So your application is good. There's no issues with it. Ryan wants to feel good. Thank you, AT Field. Thank you, everybody. 1,001 people need to subscribe before you die. What year did what come out?
Hugo.
Purple
Hugo.
Rain over Wish You Were Here. All right,
Come on, buddy.
We're not doing that right now. How Doom hold heat but preach non-violence. How Doom.
Something,
Start
silence.
speech. He better start speech. Come on,
I was
silence.
drinking gasoline. Wow. Marquee Moon did pop up. That's pretty crazy. Thank you, Hugo. Yeah, wow, what a stream. What a crazy start to the Floyd discography. The Pink Floyd fans came out in abundance. Shout out to you guys. I knew Noah's boys would come through. Just I'm dying.
I'm dying.
I knew, just like we got the Zeppelin boys to come through, the Pink Floyd fanboys would come through as well. So can't wait to see where we end up after the Pink Floyd and Radiohead discographies. It's going to be a banger. And that being said, now that we have hit 1,000 subscribers, our next stream, we have a major announcement. We are finally ready to drop. So I think we can do tomorrow night. No issues, right, boys? Cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
All right, tomorrow night we will have our 1,000 subscriber celebration stream with a major announcement. We've been putting this together for weeks now. I think you guys are going to be very, very happy.
We'll
What?
technically be the 1,000 subscriber stream because that's OK Computer, right?
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Our celebration of 1,000 subscribers will be for OK Computer later on. But the next stream, we will be dropping our big announcement of what we've been working on for a while, and we really think it's going to be pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 plus. Here's to the next 1,000. It's been awesome with you guys. I mean, some of you, Hugo, I think has been here probably the longest. I know he was here before 100 subscribers. So everyone give a big shout out to Hugo one time for being one of the OGs of the channel. Been here for a long time, and hopefully we'll continue to be here for a while after. It is not the weekend reactions. I can confirm it is not the weekend reactions. That is, I can confirm that.
How would we have planned that?
I think you could just literally just do it. It's no planning needed. Yeah, 2,000 exactly, Cosmic. On our way to 2,000. But seriously, thank you guys so much. I guess I think we can end it now, right? Yeah, Hugo's been here since like the very beginning of 30 or 40 subs. So what an absolute OG he is. A Swedish king indeed. Shout out to one of the absolute OGs. Thank you guys so much for watching.
You got a pixie hugs.
Yeah. I was here when you guys listened to Hardstone Psycho. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Wow, that was a long time. That was the album you hated by
fucking Don Toliver.
Don Toliver album.
Oh.
The one you absolutely thought was atrocious, and you said he should stick to producing.
Okay, I remember nothing about that album.
It was such a long time ago.
Yeah, that was like in like September, maybe. No, that might have been even before that. That might have been like July or August. Yeah, real OG. That was awesome. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We hit 1,000 subscribers plus on stream. That is so awesome. Thank you to everyone who's been here for a while. Big ups for clicking. Yeah, big ups for actually having the balls to click on that, Hugo. I cannot believe you did it, but thanks for staying around. How many subs did we have then? Probably maybe 40, maybe 50. It was very low sub count at that point. So yeah, he was an absolute OG, and we are very lucky that he's stayed around since then and watched us improve. Hopefully you guys think we've improved. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't want to keep drooling on. We will see you for the next stream, major announcement, plus the next Radiohead album upcoming. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.